Want me to split it for you?
What? Oh, sure.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Welcome to the TU Animation Industry Club podcast, your one-stop shop for animation-related content and industry info for those trying to get a job in the industry. For today's episode, we'll be going over animated music videos and music composing. My name is Murat. You can find me on my social media at Murat Toons. I'm your hostess for today. Joining me today are our special guests. Who would like to go first? Okay, Jay, did you want to join us?
Yeah.
Yeah, just like announce your name and if there's like a social media like everyone to follow.
Right. So, hi. I'm Jay. I'm quite interested in drawing and animation. Sometimes playing music and acting. I have an Instagram. It's at jellyfishgirl11. But there's an underscore between each word, except for between girl and 11.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. Hold on, let me check something real quick. Well, you gotta cut that word. All right. So continuing, yes. Next person.
My name is Mohammed. I have a Twitter. It would be Cmosayba, SEMOSAYBA. Then I have Tumblr, Newgrounds, Momo, Sisay, SESAY.
Yes, and you're an animator.
Not really anime. I usually just draw, illustrate stuff.
Okay. Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Okay. My name is Adana, and I have like Instagram and Twitter. My Instagram is at SonicBoomix, and my Twitter is at Plesimoto. And I usually draw draws niche niche community stuff from media shows or video games. My main ones are basically Pokemon, and I usually draw and illustrate and trying to get into animating more.
All right, Greg, you're up.
I'm Greg. I'm Greg, aka Skittles, and I hate everyone here.
Ah!
Man, that was quick.
All right. Yes.
I'm Jules Henman. Jules being short for Julian, and I love to draw, and I love to create my own cartoons and comics.
Yes, and your social media.
And my social media that I have accounts for include Patreon, Facebook, Instagram, Reddit, Deviantart.
The name of it, is it under Jules as well, or do you have a special name for yourself?
Well, it varies. On Reddit, I go by JPalm, but on Facebook, I go by Jules Henman.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's great. All right, next up, Logan. Yes.
I'm Logan Kelly. I still don't have any social media.
Why, Logan? Why?
He's smart, unlike the rest of us.
Honestly, yeah, that's honestly true.
That's pretty much why.
I'm alright. Hello, I'm your special guest, Richard Ebcar. I'm just kidding. I'm Yafet Banks, but most people call me Yachty. And if anybody here makes any references to the rapper, I will kill you. But I have a Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. It's
I'm
at
calling it Twitter. No one's calling it X.
whatever.
Yeah, no one's calling
Fuck
that.
that.
It's at trueyattibanks, and that's all one word. TrueyattiBanks.
Wonderful.
And my I do animation, but I also dabble in game design. So my weapon of choice for animation is Flip-A-Clip. And for game design, it's Click Team Fusion 2.5. I'm a huge Lupin the Third fan and Sonic fan, and I'm currently working on a PC port of a 1983 arcade game called Cliffhanger, which uses footage from Castle of Cagliostro and Mystery of Mamo.
All right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Jared back for the third
Yes,
showing.
third time.
Socials are J Salazar VA on Twitter, capital JSVA. Yeah, J Salazar VA 312. You can find me there, and you can find me on Discord with some more. All right, let's get started.
All right, to get started, we'll just be briefly talking about the history of animated music videos. The first animated music video was created in 1965 by the Beatles for their song Yellow Submarine. Yellow Submarine. Yellow Submarine.
Wasn't that also a movie?
Yeah, they did. And yeah, I mean, was that also titled Yellow Submarine or was it called something else? I can't remember.
I'll look it up.
But
Hold
yeah.
on. My grandfather was a Beatles fan, so.
My uncle's also a Beatles fan.
It was a very low budget film where it was like animated on threes.
Yeah, it's called. It's just called Yellow Submarine,
Okay.
1968.
The video was a simple yet effective stop motion animation that helped to popularize the medium. In the 1970s, animated music videos became more sophisticated, with the artists like Pink Floyd and The Who creating elaborate animated films for their songs. In the 1980s, music videos became even more popular, with MTV launching in 1981 and playing nothing but music videos 24 hours a day.
The good old days.
Yeah, it was a good
They're
time.
kind of racist back then.
Yeah.
That's debatable now.
No, they were straight up racist. Michael Jackson came on with dropped Billie Jean.
Yes. This led to the boom in the creation of animated music videos, as artists like Michael Jackson, Madonna, and Prince creating some of the most iconic music videos of all time. In the 1990s, animated music videos continued to be popular, but they began to take on more experimental edge. Artists like Bjork and Aphex Twin created videos that were both visually stunning and challenging. In the 2000s, animated music videos became more mainstream again, with the artists like Katy Perry and Beyonce creating videos that were both visually appealing and catchy. Today, animated music videos are both going strong. Artists like Childish, Gambino, okay, and Kendrick Lamar are creating videos that are both visually stunning and thought-provoking. The future of animated music videos is bright, as artists continue to push the boundaries of the medium. Okay. So, for everyone, what sort of music videos would you guys recommend for our listeners?
I showed this to you guys earlier, but I already brought up Diamond Jack. I think, while rough around the edges, the animation is lovely and fluid. And I like the art style. It's very Tezuka-esque. Astro Boy, if you ever read or watched that. And also, being a fan of Lupin, I just like the whole caper aspect behind it.
Okay, so one recommendation is the artist Weebly. How do you pronounce this? It's like Weebl. He's the one who did like the Badger song, or various others.
Never heard of it.
Really, it's other songs he's done is like he was famous at least back in like maybe not the early 2000s. He's just been doing it for over 10 years. I just thought like everybody's ever heard of like the Badger song. Pretty much he makes like these animated music videos that are like 30, it's like 30-second songs, but they go about a minute long. So after when it does like this first verse, in the first 30 seconds, it just does the same song again. Yeah. Okay. Anybody else want to mention what they showed earlier today?
Okay. I showed like there's this one like animation for like a music video. I can't really pronounce the name of like the song artist. So like I think like Siams or Siamese. It was called like The Wolf, and I really like how like they captured the whole like aspect of like battling like different types of like addiction. Like there's like different like characters like showing like their ways of how they battle like their addictions. One is like dealing with like alcohol, one is like dealing with like cigarettes. I wasn't sure about the one like the guy that was riding like the motorcycle. I wasn't clear on what his addiction was, But I really liked how it covered the whole the whole thing about how the best way to battle addiction isn't just to run away from it, but to battle it head on, and that's the best way to tackle it.
Okay. I showed this animation by Felix Colgrave. No, maybe it was a music video for this band, and the video is called Fever the Ghost. You know about you know, and you may have seen Felix's work before. If any of you have seen the animation called Double King.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was this. It's a very nice, interesting animation with a very surreal art style. And you'll find it very interesting, as did I.
All right. Well, if any of you listeners out there have a Netflix account, I would like to recommend Sturgill Simpson's Sound and Fury. The entire album is on Netflix with a host of different songs and videos. A few personal highlights is Mercury in retrograde with a few very surrealistic undertones in the imagery, and another for 3 short stories mixed with song and animation of a revenge-filled daughter trying to kill the murderers of her father, which includes explosions, strippers on giant post-apocalyptic tanks, and guns galore. So, if any of that interests you, go ahead and give it a watch.
Piqued my interest.
The stripper part.
Alternatively,
Yeah.
for the workout junkies out there that don't mind a little bit of fantasy in their workouts, I would recommend Napalm Records' Keeper of the Celestial Flames of Abernathy. Yes, that is a Glory Hammer song, came out 6 months ago, about their chief antagonist, the Dark Lord Zargathrax, absolutely destroying a local kingdom. So if that sounds interesting, with fire and lightning and the classic heroes of yore, go ahead and give that a watch too. Just lower the volume or you'll blow your eardrums out.
Oh yeah, my recommendation would be Breaking the Habit and Points of Authority remix from the animation album, both by Linkin Park. They're just so experimental, and one is just a straight up anime and the other one has Gundams. And both are, and each one is either 2D or 3D animated, so I think you'd get a real kick out of it if you're a fan of those. Yeet.
Yeet. Yeet. Okay. So there's this music video by Mystery Skulls called Freaking Out. It's the YouTube channel is called Mystery Band 27, but they've released maybe 4 or 5 music videos, and over the course of 7 years, my goodness, and they're still making videos. It's a very the story seems to be like a ghost of an ex-boyfriend who's trying to get revenge on these. It's like a fox, a dude with a prosthetic arm, and the girl who the ghost is in love with. And throughout the whole music video, everybody's just bouncing to a beats.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite fascinating, the amount of effort in it to have to go through for making a music video like that. And there's OMFG Hello, recommended by Jay. I really like that music video. So
Yeah, it was a fan-made animation
E.
based on that song.
Mm.
I mean, there's that. You mentioned MTV earlier.
Yes.
Of course, we can't go about the classic Take on Me. That was highly rotoscoped.
That is true.
It's rotoscoped, but it looks good. Just because it's rotoscoped doesn't mean I don't consider that cheating as much, because if it were cheating, then Disney's been cheating since 1937.
Oh yeah.
You know what I consider cheating in the art making field? AI.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy.
I think it's short for artistic ignorance.
Definitely. Look, animation folks hate it, artists hate it. I can tell you for certain, voice actors hate it. Do not support that, ladies and gentlemen.
Really? Voice actors?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
Essentially they're going to take small snippets of your voice, put it through an AI, so they can have the whole scope of your voice, and then just cut you off.
Oh, that's
Like
Kind of
it's-
fun.
yeah.
It's
Oh,
it's
so
really good. There's now YouTube channels dedicated to just making like revamped songs, or like they take the president like Donald Trump, Obama, and Joe Biden and just have them do like funny skits.
The amount
yeah.
of times
President
the
Yeah,
amount of
President play
times
Minecraft,
YouTube has
everyone's fun.
recommended me Frank Sinatra singing the FNAF theme song, or like a make-believe Michael Jackson and Kanye West collaboration. It's crazy.
Those damn
Not,
machines.
I'm not gonna lie. Some of them are funny though.
Yeah, honestly, some of them are like pretty creative. I've seen this one where like Squidward's like singing this one like FNAF song. It was honestly like really catchy. I'm going to lie.
And those damn machines, they took their nerves.
Ladies and gentlemen, the world revolves in cycles. So yes, we are getting screwed over by industrialization once again.
You know what's so funny is that like me and a group of friends went to like a ramen shop like weeks ago, and we saw like there was like this robot that was like serving
Yeah,
that was
I
like
know
serving
what you're
like
talking
some
about,
ramen.
'cause I was there.
Yeah, and I remember there was this one friend that was like so terrified of the fact that there's robots like just like circling around and stuff.
Yeah.
But it had a cute
That was
face.
the beginning moment of it.
And I got her point. Well, like it had a cute face. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, that.
It was a cat face.
Yeah, it was.
You know the ramen restaurant Akira? Not to be confused with the anime movie, but down the street. Yeah, that's what she's talking about.
Yeah.
I went there a few weeks
And
ago.
it made like
If
different
I'm-
like faces whenever like you pet it and stuff.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
If I'm gonna be perfectly frank with all of you, I cut vegetables for a living, and to be if a robot took that job, took that job, they can have it. They can- I've been trying to quit Weiss for like ages now, but I'm leaving you guys astray. I just wanted to vent.
I mean, if they are gonna cut any vegetables, I'd recommend they probably cut onions because I can't stand like a whole minute just cutting onions.
Oh, I have to do that every day.
Okay, well, if they cut your vegetables, they better cut my bills too, because I still need to get paid for stuff, alright? And unfortunately, voice acting isn't going to cut it, so I'm going to keep on lifting crap until I can afford my own house. So.
Yeah.
Unless you're one of those big name voice actors, like I heard Cameron
yeah.
Diaz and Eddie Murphy got a lot of money for their roles as Fiona and Donkey, respectively.
I mean, you can do voice acting has got such a tumultuous, really, especially if you're like in between really successful and not so much. You can get $400 one week and $4,000 the next. I mean, hey man, you're doing what you love, right?
But it's better if you manage to land a gig on a TV show. At
Yes.
least as long as that
Stable
show is
income.
still airing, you'll always make like passive income.
You'll get
forever.
royalties, especially if you. It's a mixture of just time, getting what do you call it? Reliable clients, which keep on giving you solid work, and just what exactly you're trying to get out of voice acting. Say if you're going into commercials, you'll probably have an easier time booking gigs than if you're trying to get into animation. Also, as our host said, if you do have a television show, that's a solid gig right there. You come in a few weeks, record your lines, next thing you know, you've got royalties pouring in just years down the line. And
Yeah.
if you keep stacking up more shows on that, that's more solid income right in your pocket. But the problem is getting there.
And it also depends on how well you channel the character as well.
Somewhat.
There's like also a
There's
new
also
issue.
sorry, you went first.
No, okay. So the studios have slowly gotten smarter over the years, where they kind of want to start cutting out the whole like royalties, where they just pay you the lump sum once, and they'll just like air the episodes forever, continuing to make income without having to pay royalties, unless you probably get like a good negotiator, like an agent who's willing to talk for you to sort of negotiate. because that seems to be the case. Like, they may not always talk to you directly during negotiations, but it always helps to have an agent.
Yeah, essentially, standard operating procedure now is usually amount of money per line or amount of money per hour of recording time. So that's how GBA Guides has payment for voice actors now. Royalties is possible, but it's usually kind of a risky endeavor. You don't know if something's going to be successful or not. That is something that people forget. So, getting back to music videos.
Oh, yeah.
Now we've gotten into a bit of a tangent.
Was the tangent I let you guys on, or I don't know. I lost track ages ago.
So, have any of you guys actually tried animating to music?
Yes.
Yes.
Not
I
in recent,
have.
Very time consuming.
not in recent memory.
It is very time consuming, but I've done it. It's time consuming.
Same.
Yeah.
And I did that in the span of 3 months, so that was not fun.
Yeah, I've had like many like
Especially if it doesn't want to work by the end.
I did mine in like only hours, but
Did you do the horse song?
I reused frames over and over. I used the same frames over and over again. That's the difference. I didn't use like many different frames that are detailed for many different parts of the song.
Well, that's what I did.
For my client, now this is slightly different. I animated based off just audio, no music, just a guy talking. I straight up I was down on time, and I just did blah, 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 for the lip movements, just flapping gums.
I got that. I guess like with the whole like things like time constraints and stuff like that, I usually like don't think about like a specific like time, like a deadline to like finish like an animation. It's just kind of like on the go and like do whatever how long it takes.
There is a time frame. It depends on what you're animating for. Like I can imagine for like a really popular cartoon like SpongeBob or something, or Simpsons, something like that. You're gonna have a time frame because they're big name hits and they have big audiences. Like thousands of people watch their shows, and they're gonna want to watch their shows on time, and they had to think about their audience. So
A person, ignoring what this person did, but John Chris Felucci, if you ever, that was like actually one of the reasons why I got. You guys not that.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
but
I don't know. I actually
the
don't.
guy-
The name sounds
Creator Ren
familiar.
and Stimpy.
He made Ren and Stimpy, and
Oh, that.
one of the reasons he got fired from Nickelodeon was he couldn't keep up with schedules, because he was.
We're not gonna mention the other part.
Yeah, and
Do not screw with other people's productivity. They will not like you.
And that's why Eric Bauza had to replace Billy West as Stimpy. He didn't like working for John Kay. That's why Billy West didn't return to voice Stimpy.
For the adult party.
Yeah, because he didn't like working with John Kay.
of course there are the multitude of other reasons to dislike John Kay.
Yeah, I know that. I was just saying, ignoring what he did, because it would be too off topic and probably not. This is going on YouTube, right?
Yeah, eventually it'll go on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, like the conversations are pretty open. I mean,
Yeah, we're not
as far as
monetized.
things go, yeah.
So
Yeah, this is
Go
as
off.
valuable as it gets.
I can't say I outside of like the obvious stuff like Gorillas, I can't think of any other animated music videos.
I'm pretty sure Britney Spears had one called "Breaking the Ice" or something like that. It was also like another anime style music video. Oh yeah, also Daft Punk. Daft Punk.
Oh yeah, the one
more
where
time.
it was like anime.
Well, they made an entire animated movie.
Oh, did? Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, that's what the One More Time video is from.
One more time.
Yo, that's dope.
Yeah, it's the opening scene of the movie, I believe.
Do opening animations count?
Sure, we could talk about opening animations or even like the songs done in Disney films.
Oh, hold on.
Thusly pours in the anime intros, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, I had one.
AMVs. Let's talk about AMVs now.
Now let's just go straight to the point. Kill la Kill's intro.
Oh yes, that's a good intro.
Yeah.
Have any of you
Wait,
got?
which one?
Oh, that's a good question.
I like the second one.
Yeah, same.
How many of you guys ever heard of Kimaguri Orange Road?
I
Never heard of
heard.
it.
I don't know.
So it's about a family of ESPers. They move into a new town, and the oldest of the three kids, they're in high school, and he gets caught in the middle of a love triangle. But it's pretty much a high school comedy, but the main person has psychic powers. But the second, I highly recommend you listen to the second anime opening for that. It is choice.
Wait, is that the anime with like the guy with like the pink hair and stuff?
No.
No, that's Psyche K.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you mean the Ranma 1/2?
Yeah, I think so.
He turns. What was it? He turns into a girl when he hits hot water or cold
Oh
water?
no, not
Cold-
that one. It
cold
was like
water.
it was like still like a comedy. The guy was like,
Hold on a minute.
I don't really remember. He had like glasses and pink.
Yeah, you're
That's
talking
all.
about Psyche K.
Quick interruption
Yeah.
about famous people in animated videos. Didn't Ozzy Osbourne make one?
Did he?
Really?
Hold on. Hellraiser, was it?
No, I'll just show you what I'm talking
Yep.
about. I won't play the music.
30th anniversary edition, official animated video a year ago, 29 million views. Yeah, that looks about right.
Oh, that looks awesome.
Okay, I'm putting this in watch.
But it also
later.
kind of looks like it was done with like AI, the way that it kind of looks.
Uh-oh.
Like that one other.
This is
What's the song called again?
Hellraiser.
Okay.
It's the 30th anniversary edition. Let's hope to God it wasn't AI.
Hold on.
But yeah, somebody wanted to mention during the last episode, since we were covering like spooky stuff, like the opening to Chainsaw Man. I love the opening of that.
Oh, the sheer amount of Easter eggs in that is wild.
Oh yeah, all the movie references.
Oh, back to the
Yeah.
Ozzy Osbourne
The
thing.
movie reference, they went
This looks
crazy.
heavily
Yeah, they
rotoscoped,
did.
so I don't think you have to worry
Well,
about
it's
the
because
whole AI
the
thing.
mangaka of Chainsaw Man, he loves movies.
Yes, he does. Yeah, didn't he say like, how do you get good at anime? Just watch movies, bro.
That's what I've been doing for the past, I don't know, how many years ago was 2012?
11.
I can't do math.
And just for context for the ladies and gentlemen in the audience, we essentially have the unholy union of an electrical engineer and a nuclear engineer doing, I don't know, trying to summon something with math alone behind us.
We have Egyptian hieroglyphics.
It's very cryptic.
For anybody who's
We're
played
kind of scared. Please help us.
for anybody who's played Sonic Adventure 2, if you've seen the cutscene where Gerald Robotnik is in the
Exactly.
jail cell with all the math stuff behind this, it looks like that.
Took the word right out of my mouth.
Yeah.
I think this is the math equation that Harold Camping used to predict when the rapture would happen.
Or maybe it's a prediction that the world will end in 2012. I mean, if that
Oh
were the
my
case,
God,
then they're kind of like.
No, the sad thing
what,
is they
11 years
miscalculated
late?
it. It was supposed to end in
So-
2020, and I guess it did.
Kind
Wait,
of.
there was another calculation.
No, they
2020.
miscalculated the Mayan calendar.
I mean, the first one
A lot of
was
people
2012, and then there was another one
Honestly,
for
people were
2020.
thinking the world was going to end in 2000, and I popped out March
Oh,
9th of that.
because
Yeah,
Y2K, yeah.
Yeah, Y2K.
Because they thought the computers would destroy the world because they forgot to program different years.
Yeah, but that didn't happen, so 9/11 made up for it.
Okay, so moving on from that,
Yeah.
Too soon.
go ahead. Because I'm about to go on a tangent of like 3 different independent animated videos. Go ahead.
Go ahead, concerning
Oh,
what?
okay. So, if you guys like supporting your independent artists, Jonathan Young, Rainieri, Caleb Hiles, Jonathan Young's been releasing a handful of music videos from his 2021 album Galactic Kraken. If I were to interest you, 3 of my personal favorites is Hyperspeed, on saying how fast a man can go with his ship and a lot of fuel. Starship Velociraptor, a 9-to-5 girl trying to find that little ship that can take her away. And 10,000 Light Years Away is a privateer's lost love and him trying to get it back. With a lot of action in between. So, if you're into 90s style anime and that sounds interesting, go ahead and give those a watch. And just give it a listen.
You said like Jonathan Young. You said?
Jonathan Young.
All right, gotcha. Oh wait, here's a really old one. I'm assuming you guys know who Max Fleischer is.
Not really.
Yeah.
The guy Betty Boop Popeye.
Oh, okay,
Um,
not
So
somewhat.
I consider this a music video because that's pretty much the only purpose the short has. Minnie the Moocher.
That's Minnie the Moocher.
Superman.
The Cab Calloway song?
Yeah, the Cab Calloway song. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, they pretty much made a Cab Calloway music video out of that. So like, there is a.
Oh, I know. Oh, you're talking about the one with the ghosts dancing around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which song is that?
So Cab Calloway, Minnie.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Minnie
It's
the
this one.
Moocher.
So pretty much, it's like when they rotoscope this, him dancing, but it's like him as a ghost. But I think there's also various transformations.
So there's like a light story about, but that's most music videos. So Betty Boop and Bimbo, they run away from home into this cave, and then that's when the ghosts start appearing, and then they pretty much sing the song, they do the dances, and then they get chased out the cave. But it was pretty much a breakthrough because, well, for rotoscoping, well, it should be because it was made by the people who invented the rotoscope, the Fleischer brothers.
And for the snickering teens in the audience, yes, Bimbo's the character's name. Moving on.
B-I-M-B-O, Bimbo.
Yes, we needed a lecture on how to spell it too.
Oh, they say that in the intro.
But slut was already taken.
As you can see, I am uncultured, so you know. That being said, let's go with some of the questions.
I suppose we could talk about like, if you want to. There was the process more of like, or I guess I could quickly talk about the principles of music composing. So, music composition involves the creation and arrangement of musical elements to form a cohesive and aesthetic pleasing piece of music.
And we don't know how to do jack shit when it comes to that.
Yeah.
So don't ask us in the comments for like how to compose music.
My brother is the musician of the family. I should have brought him. In fact, he was asking to come along, but I wasn't.
Yeah, missed opportunity.
Yeah.
There's certain things about music I never composed
Mr.
music
Shot, you know,
before.
tape.
There was this book I did buy it. I was meaning to read it. It was sort of like, it was written by this Texas musician called like How to Write One Song.
Just one, guys.
Yes.
This book no longer applies after you've written that. Just be the one-hit wonder and to leave after that.
But I thought it would be a cool idea to just like, just write music. You don't have to do the musical part, but you could. There are like ghost writers who just write songs.
Oh yeah, Michael Jackson. So the way he wrote his songs is he actually, from what I heard, so take this with a light of salt. Do your own research. He would beatbox into a tape machine.
That is true. There was an interview I saw about that, like somewhere around '95 when he was making his history album, something like that. He was beatboxing like crazy.
So he would beatbox
Oh my
and he would beatbox into a tape recorder, and then he would send those tape recordings to people who actually knew how to write music, and then they would create the music, and he would do the vocals for it.
So like how they did the Doug theme song.
With Doug, it's weird because I first heard about Doug via the Nostalgia Critic, and he hates that show with a passion because Doug is his name, and he got bullied in school because of it.
Skill issue.
Ironically, I actually wound up just watching that show because of that video. So it had like the opposite effect. It's like, don't watch this show. I'm gonna watch it anyway.
Out of spite.
Fuck you, Doug.
Oh, not out of spite. Just it. I was curious and I started watching the show
and spite.
It's a fan favorite. It's a fan favorite among 90s kids and people who grew up watching Nickelodeon at that time anyway.
Also, Billy West voiced Doug and Roger.
But not in the Disney series though.
Oh yeah, they did move to Disney. Oh, I wonder why that happened.
Well, that's because they couldn't afford Billy West anymore because he's too famous for them to afford. So Disney had to replace him with them. to other people, but Disney.
So,
Okay. So even though we can't compose songs, we certainly have an ear for it. You know, we can tell, or we can probably use our imagination to kind of generate an idea. But like what we could do with a music video if we listen to it several times.
oh yeah,
Word of warning: if you marry a drummer, he will always have a beat in his head, so you'll be hearing.
I know. I live with a drummer. And all last night, I'm trying to sleep, and my room's next to his, and I keep hearing.
Yes, I can confirm. I am sorry. That's gonna be distorted. We'll fix it.
My apologies. And even during the day when I'm just trying to do my homework, and he's down, like when we're just watching TV, he always has his practice pad over, and it's still.
Yep. Always got that rhythm down, which we'll be talking about in a bit.
Oh, did I mention?
I play piano.
Nice.
I actually have a keyboard like in my dorm room.
So how did you go about learning music?
I just, well, it's a bit of, so part of it is, studying music theory a little and, trying to play other people's songs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have a grand piano at home too. And I've been
The
playing
acoustics on it, come on, dude. How good does it sound?
pretty good.
You have a nice large space for it too, or
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I've been playing piano for like a while. I actually used to play it when I was like little. I took like piano lessons for it, and I kind of stopped eventually. And then sometime when I became 14, I discovered gorillas, and it made me want to play piano again.
Nice. You ever thought about getting an electric keyboard and just go out to like, to a side with just like play music for change?
I used to play guitar.
Oh, really?
But back when I was in high school, I took a guitar class, and it was the only music class I ever.
Sorry.
All right, so it was the only music class I ever liked. Because the rest of I had two teachers in particular. I'm not going to say their names, but imagine you guys see the movie Whiplash.
I've heard of it.
Oh, the one with angry J.K. Simmons.
Unfortunately, as stated previously, uncultured swine.
So J.K. Simmons' character in the movie, he would throw stuff at you, he would berate you, curse at you. These two music teachers were like him, but split apart. Their like each teacher would have like one part of that of the personality. Like the one I had in elementary school, Miss whatever. She had the screaming, yelling, throwing part.
Oh my God.
And my middle school band teacher, Mr. F, that's all I'm gonna say. He was the cold part. Like he. Granted, I could have. There are parts where I could have done better. I will admit that. But there'd be time. This is something that actually happened. I walked up to him and said, "Oh, today's a nice day today. I thought it was pretty successful." And he looked me dead in the eye and said, "Yeah, because you actually tried this time." And it's like
Oh, that's so cool to say to a kid.
And I've talked to my brother's friends, and they pretty much had the same opinion of him. He's like he retired, as I've heard from the grapevine, and there's like, yeah, good riddance, goodbye. I don't know. But anyway, so back to my guitar stuff. So the way I learned guitar is pretty much the same way Mr. King, the best teacher on earth. He got me into music again, but I just go off the tab and I pretty much figure out the rhythm wherever I go. But that was years ago. I don't play guitar anymore. I honestly should, because I think it's just good to learn a musical instrument.
That does cognitively help short-term memory and I believe dexterity. I do know you can find a few articles on Google Scholar alone that supports that.
You can keep the calluses though; those are a pain.
Yes, yes, by God.
Don't they make like what? Oh, don't they make like special gloves?
Yeah, but those are for cowards.
Yes, it is. Look, if you haven't had an hour-long jam session, you can like, whenever you touch the
Calluses?
no, whenever you touch the strings and it can hurts, you know it's a good session.
Yeah.
That being said, you cannot like type or do anything with those fingers the
That's
next
like
day,
me
but it feels so
playing.
good.
That's like me playing Smash Bros for like hours on end. When my
Yeah,
hands
but that's
start-
arthritis.
when my-
You actually feel the pain like in the fingertips if you're doing it right.
Yeah, that's how I know
That
I'm
is
playing
true.
good.
And I think that really depends on like the
Probably
type of
time,
like
baby.
string that's like on the guitars. There's like of course the metal ones and the ones that's just like pure.
Well, yeah. So acoustic guitars, the strings are a little bit further over the neck than electric guitars. So if you're using an acoustic, yeah, you'll acquire the calluses faster. But I've only used acoustics, so anybody with an electric guitar that's played, more than a year, feel free to prove me wrong because it won't be hard.
Yeah, I played mostly acoustic, but I've also played a little bit of bass because my late grandfather owned one, and I just decided to just play with it just to see what it sounds like.
Just like
Yeah, I have an acoustic guitar.
I also have a guitar, but I don't usually play that often. I do mess around with it sometimes.
My dad has a guitar.
A lot of people have
relatively
guitars.
simple song to play is Summer of '69. Definitely go for the rhythm of that.
Another one is Horse with No Name.
Yes.
I've played that one.
That's just 2 chords.
Yeah, pretty much.
I
think the first simple song that I knew how to play on my own was "Hypnotized" by the Notorious B.I.G.
On what instrument?
Guitar.
Oh.
Technically, wouldn't the horse with no name actually be the horse's name?
The horse with no name would be the horse's name. Yeah.
The horse.
The horse with no name.
Yeah.
That's his name.
Yes, that's the name.
Don't think about it too
Name
much.
for which horse? The horse with no name.
Paradox of a paradox.
It's like the town of No Name. Have you ever heard of that game?
Okay. Yeah, we'll see you. Yeah, no problem. See you, Jane.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna play out soon too.
Okay.
I like how you guys can't see this audience, but I can actually see the part where it peaks, where I did the.
Yes, it is. Remember, decibels. By around -3, -2 decibels, things start to distort. So if you see a really large line and you're recording something, you might want to check that out and re-record.
I mean, at least it wasn't a metal scream. Then that would have been distorted as hell.
That's when things start sounding like Xbox mics.
Yes, it does. Xbox 360
Oh,
golden
God, that
generation.
era.
You got the guy whose mother is screaming in the background, the other guy who's breathing in the mic, and the other dude who's shouting in the mic.
And that one dude in the corner just screaming and racial slur
Yep.
on Call of Duty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. We already
Oh,
know those
Delor.
What?
Delor.
I don't know.
Oh, you know Delor? Oh, so he's known for like.
Was he famous for that?
No. So like, hold on.
How'd you be known for that?
Wait. So he's known for from what I've seen, he screams and like cries like a baby every time he loses at like Fortnite or something. And there's one time where he's playing Overwatch, and he lost, and I think he lost someone, and like, I mean, it's a censored version, but like still, he let out 50. I think it was 57 consecutive at one time.
Bro,
I
what?
feel like I heard about
And that killed his career for obvious
Yeah, I
reasons.
can.
Really?
I
I
can
wonder
definitely
why.
tell. I can imagine just someone just losing so many consecutive league battles and then just like saying just the. Oh no, that's so terrible.
I like watch Family Guy. The only time I consume Family Guy is through clips on YouTube.
Funny thing, I was actually watching Family Guy earlier today, but it wasn't the episode that you're talking about, I think. It's one of the later seasons.
Well, probably. Look, let's.
There's also Andy from South Park who said that. But in my opinion, I can't blame him. He was set up. Alright, they set him up. Like, who the is?
Oh,
Exactly.
yeah. I've seen that clip. Yeah, I've seen that clip.
Like, I can't blame him.
Yeah.
Moving on from that. So
Yeah,
we don't
please.
get everything
Just
under the
moving
sun. Let's start talking about specific principles of music composition.
All right.
Chiefly melody, harmony, rhythm, things like that.
Yeah. Okay. So melody is the most memorable aspect of the piece of music. It is the sequence of a single tone that creates a recognizable and enjoyable tune. When composing, you can start by developing a strong melody that captures the essence of your composition, so probably a beat. Harmony. Harmony refers to the simultaneous sounding of two or more pitches. It is the backbone of music composition and adds depth and richness to the melody. Understanding chords, chord progressions, and their relationship is crucial in creating harmonically pleasing compositions. Okay, rhythm. Rhythm is the organized movement of sound and time. It adds energy, drive, and a sense of structure to music. Composers use rhythmic patterns, beats, and synchropassion. Okay, to create varied and interesting synchronization.
Syncopation.
Oh, syncopation.
Synchronization. Composers use rhythmic patterns, beats, and syncopation to create varied and interesting compositions.
Yeah.
Somebody please tell us in the comments exactly what syncopation means. SYNCOPATION.
I can look it up for you. Hold on.
Syncopation.
You know how to spell it though?
I'll try.
I mean, I have written
Okay,
it down.
good.
Yeah, we have phones, and apparently we're all
you just
not
spelled
using
it, and I was not paying attention.
Okay, so in music, syncopation is the variety of rhythms played together to make a piece of music, making part or all of a tune or piece of music off beat. More simply, syncopation is the disturbance or interruption of the regular flow or rhythm. And that's according to Google.
So
Yeah, I was gonna
intentionally
say,
offbeat.
this got it from Google.
Okay, so form refers to the overall structure and organization of a musical composition. It includes elements like introduction, exposition, development, and conclusion. Understanding form helps composers create a logical flow and shape of their compositions. 5 is texture. Texture refers to layers of sound created by various musical elements. Composers can choose between a monophonic texture, single melodic line, homophonic texture, melody with accompaniment, or polyphonic texture, multiple melodic lines interacting with each
I
other.
can just imagine the comment section.
Yeah,
If there are enough people who are watching, we're just pissing off the whole music community.
We can't-
right now.
I mean, this is my
I feel
first
like
time on here, and
I'm
I'm
sure
already.
we pissed off a lot of different groups of people.
We definitely,
these past
ladies
few
and
weeks.
gentlemen, if this in fact does get out and it's not censored to high hell, wow, that is both an accomplishment for you listening this far and for me staying this far, because holy shit. It has been an interesting evening, I will say that.
But yeah, it is evening. People have been saying day. I've been noticing people are saying day for like the whole first half of this podcast. But it's like
Hey,
Day
paid
is not-
attention.
It is late
almost
afternoon.
paid
I'm
attention
recording
to
these
that?
like
Started this at like
8, 9 o'clock
so-
at night.
It's
Yeah.
the rough equivalent of saying it's 4 o'clock somewhere to get a drink. It is 9:38 p.m. in winter. It doesn't matter what season you're
I mean,
in.
well,
9:38, the sun
we're
is
not in
down.
winter, we're in fall.
Yeah, it's fall. But it still feel like winter because like
Yeah.
climate change is
It
just
doesn't.
sober.
It's global warming, but it's still cold as
Exactly.
hell right now, so.
cold.
Yeah.
That's an oxymoron.
Gotta love that Maryland weather, am I right?
Hell with
Well.
one L, I'm talking about the Nordic one. Safe. Okay.
Yes. Okay. So dynamics and expression. Dynamics and expressions are critical for conveying emotion and bringing a composition to life. By using dynamics, which are volume, and expressive markings, crescendo,
Diminuendo, staccato.
Composers can create contrast and shape the mood of the music. Instrumentation, the choice and combination of instruments or voices greatly impact the character and color of the composition. Understanding the capabilities and unique qualities of different instruments allows composers to create an appropriate and balanced orchestration. Okay, these are a few of the basic principles of music compositions. They can provide a solid foundation for creating your own compositions. Remember, practice, experimentation, and listening to different styles of music can help develop your compositional skills. Happy composing.
The next page in the script here is very informative. It's
Well, for
Oh,
personal
okay.
recommendations from a few friends of mine, Reaper, which is sound editing software that you can technically buy for $60. Let me tell you that the free trial does not, in fact, adhere strictly to that 30-day deadline. It will continue to warn you that you are, in fact, 285 days over said deadline, but it will not penalize you. It will simply limit a few features. That said, you can still EQ, you can still put gate, you can still gate certain sounds on it. You can still localize specific sounds that you want diminished and others to amplify. You can still do a lot of good audio recording and editing on Reaper, and you can see a multitude of tracks to work on that with. To extend that, especially when recording, you can either trim your track or split your track for different takes. I highly recommend it, even though I've only been using it for voiceover. I do know actual band members in my local area that have used it successfully to compose their own music and make remixes of others.
So basically, it's the audio equivalent of that one compression software that has a deadline to when you have to buy the full version, but never.
Essentially, yeah. Think of it like that is not Adobe Edition. Think of it like the music person's Audacity that annoys you about buying it but doesn't do it, that has a few extra features that are pretty neat. Okay.
Yeah.
Segue around from that.
So, I'm trying to remember, there was like, if you wanted to, I mean, there's some like free stuff out there if you wanted to just make your own music, where it's sort of like, you can organize the beats.
Well, there's a few sites that I know of that has like sound files for like drums, for example. It'll have the hi-hat, it'll have the bass. So if you want that, that's possible.
Like, I've seen some people use the game called My Singing Monsters. There's like a section of the game to like compose their own music.
The only music software that I could possibly recommend is Family Tracker. It's used for making like chiptune music, specifically for NES games and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was going to mention something about like chiptunes. I guess specifically on the topic of like inspirations for like melodies and stuff like that. I'd say like looking for like chiptunes for like retro games and stuff like that. That's why there's like a lot of recognizable like themes, like of course like Mario, there's like Pokemon, and a bunch of like other titles as well.
While we're on that, could anybody in the comments section please tell me any software that I can use besides Gems that can create Sega Genesis music?
There's definitely Mask. That one's one.
Oh, could you write that one down?
How do you spell that?
DELFE and then Mask.
Oh, okay. Let me just snap a picture of that.
Yeah.
That would be like really nice.
Thank you very much, but I'll also accept comments as well.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a pleasure, but I gotta head out.
All right.
Live
Thanks for joining us, Jared.
Live long and prosper.
There you go.
I will see you guys next time.
He's going to the
in
grocery
mid-November.
store and getting milk for the third time.
And never coming back.
I mean, he came back before. This is like you said,
Yeah,
this is your time here.
Just for context, I am a part of Towson's acting club as well, and we're currently doing the Brothers Grimm Spectacular-thon for our play and the Rock of Ages for our musical. I will be busy until November 19th. So if you guys are in the area, actually listen to this stuff and are interested, go ahead and swing by.
I don't suppose that's another walk-in club like this one.
It surprisingly is. Actors Anonymous is on Thursdays. Let me remember the time.
It's like
7 to 8.
o'clock. Yeah.
7 to 8.
Oh,
And they're like across.
That's some boring ass shit. Join Anime Club instead.
Beat Shad,
this is-
Shad like me and do both. Get wrecked, scrub.
No disrespect to them, though. No disrespect to the Actors Anonymous.
But,
They're cool. They're cool.
I would recommend getting a scooter, you know. Just
Yes,
like,
please, my God, scooter, like anything with wheels. Man created locomotion for a reason, guys. Anyway, I will head out here. You guys have a good evening. Evening. Day.
All right.
Will a
we'll see
jetpack
you.
do?
Jetpack.
sure.
How do you think I got here?
I will strap an explosive to my back to turn a 20-minute walk into a 5-minute walk and a trip to the ER. See.
Bye.
So, turning it back to Max Fleischer, he invented the bouncing ball. Did you guys know that?
The bouncing ball in the animation, or
Yeah,
just the
yeah,
ball
yeah.
in general? Oh.
Yeah, both. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, people constantly say that Disney was the first person to do synchronized cartoons of Steamboat Willie, but that's not true. Even I think pretty sure Disney himself said that, but it was the bouncing ball animations. Well, animations, but I learned recently that it was actually an optical effect where he would he had a stick with a white dot on it, and he would film it, and he had a little drum with the lyrics of the song, and he would go do 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 do, and then he would roll it, and then and he would, and using double exposures and stuff, the stick would fade away, leaving only the white ball. So it's more puppetry than animation.
All right. That was fascinating. Yes.
And also, I'm just regurgitating stuff I've heard from YouTube videos. So, research makes my brain hurt.
Yeah.
There we go.
So we did plan on having guests today, but they didn't show up.
Yeah.
So we're kind of left in dead air here.
Yeah, it would have been nice to have.
Yeah.
We tried to ask if any other students from the music departments would be willing to come out.
They saw
Well, there's always next time.
the
We're
Egyptian
gonna get to
hieroglyphics
talk
behind
about
us
it
and said,
next
"Hell
time."
no."
Yeah. They thought we were part of it.
I always trip up when I say that hieroglyphics.
Hieroglyphics.
Glyphics.
It's easy to say.
It's that reminds me. You guys know about the purple burglar alert or purple burglar alarm?
No, what?
What?
So apparently some Scottish people have trouble saying that because of their accent. It's really tough for them to say it. Purple burglar alarm.
Purple burglar alarm.
Silly Sally.
So for some light amusement, I recommend looking that up.
Maybe I'll try saying that 5 times like that.
I wonder if there's any phrases that people with American accents can say. Please let us know. I'll try my best, and I'll actually record myself saying it for your amusement.
Okay, here's one. Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce. I've seen Binging with Babish, so I've heard that word more than enough times.
She sells on the seashore.
That's a classic. But you think that that's a tongue twister just for us or for other parts of the world that speak English? I like the toy boat one better.
What, Steamboat Willie or?
No, the tongue twister, the toy boat.
Toy boat.
Yeah.
Toy boy. Toy boats.
Say toy boat 3 times fast.
Toy boy. Toy boy. Toy boy. Toy boy. Oh.
You said toy boat?
Toy boy.
Toy boat.
Toy boats.
Toy
But
boat.
then toy boy. Toy boy. Toy boy. Toy.
Toy boat.
Fish sticks.
Fish sticks.
Fish sticks.
Fish stick. Fish stick. Fish stick.
Fish sticks! Get your fish sticks here!
What you got, gay fish?
Yeah, that's a joke I was going for.
Oh no, I'm a gay
What's wrong?
fish.
What's wrong with being happy?
Yeah. I get it.
We can all use some dopamine in our lives. Especially in this day and age. Holy crap.
And how?
Political correctness.
So, y'all excited for the Scott Pilgrim anime as if we didn't...
Fuck yeah!
Yeah, you showed me that earlier. It looked so awesome, bro. I was
So, yeah, it's... The cast from the movie is coming back.
Yeah.
Entire cast from the movie.
Well, not all of it, because who's the guy who played Superman in the DCEU?
Henry Cavill.
I believe he played Todd in the movie, but he
Wait,
didn't-
no, wasn't that Chris Evans?
No,
Todd-
I thought no.
Wait, Todd is
Todd is a
veg-
psychic. Todd is a psychic.
Oh, he's a vegetarian.
Yeah. Yeah, the vegan psychic.
Yeah,
So
okay.
you're
I
thinking.
didn't know he was the vegan. I'm thinking of Chris Evans.
Yeah,
I thought you were talking about Chris Evans.
He played
but,
Lucas Lee.
Yeah, that's who I thought you were talking about.
Actually.
Oh no, you're talking about Brandon Roof.
Hmm?
He's the guy who played.
Todd Ingram.
He's the guy who plays Todd.
Oh. Huh. And who
But
did?
he,
Huh. Okay, I guess I was wrong. What was I? I actually went to the filming locations of Scott Pilgrim.
How was
Oh,
that?
yeah?
I went to, but not many because we were on a short time schedule.
Oh.
I went to Scott's house. I actually have a picture. Hold on. And I went to Casa Loma where the second fight took
But no,
place.
My favorite moment from
no,
Scott
Brandon
Pilgrim
Roof
was
is
when
returning to play
Knives
Todd.
Mhm,
came
okay.
by and he's like, "Is Scott here?" Wallace opens the door and he's like, and then you just see Scott jumping out the window and Wallace just goes, he just left.
Okay, I thought I had pictures here, but
Was this in California or?
Oh no, they
Toronto.
shot in location in Toronto.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
The movie always struck me as a cartoon trapped in a live action's body. Now it's going to be an actual cartoon.
That's because it was based on a comic book.
Oh yeah, I have all 6 volumes
I only have one of them.
in color.
Nice.
Oh, that's right. They went to
One of my
color
favorite jokes
eventually.
across the 2 series is because the original comic was in black and white.
Yeah.
It was originally in black and white, and so in the scene where Ramona shows up for the first time, having re-dyed her hair a different color, she says, Scott notes your hair is a different color, and then in the corner there's a text blurb saying, "No, this comic is in black and white." And then when the colored version of the comic released, they changed that to now the text blurb says, "No, this joke was funnier when this comic was in black and white."
Oh wait, hold on. Here we go. Hold on. So you guys can't see this, but here's a picture of Casa Loma. Ignore that.
Nice. Nice.
Ooh.
And oh wait, that's just here's me to prove I went there. I didn't just. And here's Scott's house, the way it looks at the time I went there. It's all boarded up.
Aww.
Dang vandals.
And yeah, the whole Scott being across the street from his old home, that was simple trickery because, I was there. And I actually, on the way, when we were driving back, we drove past the staircase where Lucas Lee exploded. And I was like, no! No, it's right there. So yeah, real excited for that. The animation's being done by hold on, I can't. Science Saru, but I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Give me a second there, folks. Let me go on my history. Yeah, I can see Cab Calloway, whatever. I don't want to play any of the audio because copyright stuff. Come on. Oh, yeah, Science Saru. Let me look. I keep forgetting what they've done. I think they're a newer studio. Science. I know they've done anime and movies, but they have done. Bear with me for a second. Not videos. Oh, come on. They did Devilman Crybaby. Keep your hands off Aizuken. Ride Your Wave. Space Dandy. Super Shiro. Star Wars Vision. So it's not their first time collaborating with a Western studio, but yeah, that's just a little drop of stuff they've done. They've done a lot more. But yeah, I'm insanely excited. Especially my friend. He geeked out like a schoolgirl when he. Or I guess you guys can say Knives Chow. So, but
Nice deserves better.
it's like what she said at the end of the movie. I'm cooler than you anyhow.
Yeah.
Besides that, any other series you guys are excited for?
There's this new show that just came out today. It's It came out on Netflix. They got Rayman in there as a character.
Oh yeah, I heard about
Really?
that. He's
It was-
like the villain, right?
About that
Kind
too.
of a villain. He was like being manipulated by this secret society. He eventually does change sides, or you could call him maybe an anti-hero or something. He kind of ends up like right at the final episode going against the people who hired him to be like the face of the. It's in the future. It's called Laser something.
Hawk.
Laserhawk. Yes.
Speaking of Netflix and animated series, I'm also pretty hyped for Sonic Prime.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I've heard of that.
That's coming out soon, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm also caught up, and I'm gonna make a wild prediction about that show, and you guys are free to disagree. I think 9 is gonna die.
I don't think so. Going with how the tone the show is going, doubt it.
I mean, you never know.
I feel like what's gonna happen is they're gonna bring all the stars together, and then all the other universes are gonna go back to normal.
Yeah.
Assuming.
You guys think Prime is canon?
No.
It could be, or I mean,
No,
I guess it doesn't
I
have to be.
mean, Sonic should have set it themselves. Everything is canon.
I know the IDW comics are canon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because they mentioned I don't read the IDW comics, but I heard there was a character that they mentioned in Frontiers.
Tangle.
Oh yeah, wasn't she a sheep?
What?
No, Tangle is a raccoon, I think.
Oh.
Lemur.
Oh.
Oh. I was close.
We don't know our anthro animals.
I'm looking forward to the upcoming anime adaptation of Pluto, which is a manga. It's written by a guy named Naoki Urasawa, and it is based on Astro Boy. It's an adaptation of a storyline from the original Astro Boy manga.
Any particular reason why it's called Pluto?
Because the main villain of the story is a robot named Pluto.
So is that in Astro Boy? Like, is he the villain in Astro Boy, or I've seen very little of the show. Is Pluto also the villain in just regular Astro Boy, or
he's the villain of that storyline?
Okay.
The only thing that
Astro now.
Okay.
All right.
See you later.
The only thing Astro Boy related I know was the movie that came out in 2008.
Oh yeah, that came out during the magical period where Hollywood was like, hey, these anime stuff are successful. Let's start adapting those, and that's how we got Speed Racer, which is actually kind of good.
I remember
love
Speed
that.
Racer.
Yeah, I
Oh my
love that
God.
movie when I was a kid.
Dragon Ball Evolution.
That
Oh my
sucked.
God, bro,
Fuck
that's
that. I don't even
bad,
need to
bro.
see that movie.
Oh my
I can
God.
just tell by the clip.
I'm not gonna lie. Kind of a guilty pleasure. Dragon Ball.
The only good thing about that movie is that it's what convinced Akira Toriyama to revive Dragon Ball.
For
Wait,
better
and
or
that-
worse. For better or worse.
Does The Last Airbender count? The movie?
No.
Oh,
Last,
the live action
we don't talk about that
rendition.
abomination.
No,
Like-
did y'all
don't
see
talk about
that
that
one
disgrace.
scene where there's I think it was like
crowd.
it's people that were trying to lift a rock.
Yes,
There's
I love
there's
that
a
scene.
bunch of dudes just trying to lift a single
It's a
rock.
tiny boulder.
Yeah, it was just a small rock.
Reminder,
It took 5 dudes to just pick it up.
Just a reminder that in the actual Last Airbender cartoon, only 3 Earthbenders working together were able to flip a tank over.
I see you guys watch Nostalgia Critic too.
Yeah.
And then, of course, in recent years, we've had, remember the Death Note movie?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
The
Okay,
Netflix-
there's also
I
Alita
remember that
Battle
one.
There's also Alita Battle Angel, which I've seen in theaters, and that's also a pretty good movie.
Yes.
That is a pretty
Version of
decent
the
movie.
movie.
And then there was the Cowboy Bebop live
We don't
action.
talk about
You-
that.
Wait,
now.
there was.
Are you the friggin' blackmail line? That was the cringiest stuff I've ever heard. Because you are black and you are male. You would have to see the
That-
context.
I
Also, hold on. I'm gonna post a clip in the Discord server. It's a bit. They don't show anything. It's just the lines, but it's also the cringiest stuff ever.
The cringiest stuff I saw from that show, and there was just a clip. It was just Ed in
Oh,
general.
yes. That's like if there was anything that they, Ed is like one of my favorite characters from Cowboy Bebop, but if there was anything that they shouldn't have brought over to live action, it's her, because she does not work.
They made her
in live
look.
action.
You see a stranger,
They
follow
made her
him.
look like a deformed Jet Set Radio. Okay?
You mean Jet Grind Radio?
Yeah.
But then recently we got the One Piece live action, and that was actually pretty good.
Yeah, I was about to mention that though, because I feel like I guess I compare
It's all over the wall.
I may depend on other people's opinions, but I feel like the One Piece live action did like bring much more of a good rep to like I guess like one of the like outstanding ones of like anime live actions, in my opinion.
I'm honestly I'm probably not alone here, but I'm against live action adaptations of anime because
Yeah.
it kind of like, regardless of whether they're good or bad, and I'm not the only one thinking this, they sort of reinforce the bad stigma it has, animation in general has in the West, that's just for kids. That in order to get people to pay attention, it has to be live action here. Which I think
Yeah,
kinda sucks.
that's true. There's so many things that they adapted to like live action. I guess like stepping out of anime. Have you guys heard of the one about like I think like the Fairly Odd Parents live action?
Oh!
No!
Oh, the one
That's
played by.
the biggest fall from grace.
Oh my
Uh,
gosh.
Nickelodeon show.
I'll never forget the ad. I wished I wanted to be Drake Bell, and he winds up in jail.
Oh yeah.
All right, well I have to step out.
Okay.
All right, this is
Bye.
Daisuke Jigen signing out, man.
Yeah.
All right, see you guys
All right.
next week.
Yep. See you next week.
Yeah, say this.
Provided I don't have stuff to do. Nice backpack, by the way.
Oh, what, mine?
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right, later.
Okay.
I heard that they're gonna make like more live action adaptations of Disney movies. Like I saw like
Yeah, they
I
was
just-
talk about the Bambi
Frozen,
movie
The Princess and the Frog.
again. I mean, oh wait,
Again.
no, I'm sorry. No,
Again, what do you mean again?
no, I was thinking
Oh,
like
making-
they said the I was thinking Moana or something. Just like,
They are making a
And I
live
think
action
it's
Moana.
yeah.
Which is
Already.
so
No, I had to
fucking
say already.
stupid. It's not even a decade old yet. Why are they even touching that
They're
thing?
making a live action Hercules.
Yeah, I saw.
I'm
that
okay
one.
with that.
That one's alright, I guess. Yeah, I don't really.
I mean, if it's good.
There is one animated Disney movie that I actually do think could work in live action, and that's Hunchback of Notre Dame.
I was gonna mention that,
Oh,
but
really?
yes, I wanted. Give me the Hunchback.
Since
That
there'll
is
be no CG
genuinely
animals.
and if it's actually like a bit more book accurate, I think it could be really, really good.
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
kind
but
of
I'm not
curious
gonna
how
I'm not
deformed
gonna
they're
watch
actually
that,
gonna
I
make
don't want
them.
that.
You know, just like could be like a touchy subject of just like having a very deformed actor.
Yeah.
I mean,
True.
I guess like one movie that I guess like I'm not sure if it does have like a live action. I'm pretty sure the idea of live action will make it look pretty. I think like Atlantis probably like be like really like pretty like with the live action stuff if they do it right.
yeah.
Because like the live actions for Disney as of late, it's kind of like
The Little Mermaid was alright, I guess.
I mean that's true, but then like there's also like the Peter Pan one and the Snow White one as well. That's
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, those are
I
nice.
keep forgetting there's a Peter Pan one.
yeah.
It was just called Pan, right?
I
No,
honestly don't remember.
I think
because
that's a
did
different-
No,
not
that
watch
was years ago.
Yeah, 2016.
Yeah, was that Disney?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
even know if that was Disney that made that one.
Yeah, there was also like an attempt to make a Pinocchio live action again.
No,
that, also,
yeah,
that did come
that was
out.
also a
Yeah,
dump
that
It
did.
came
Fire.
out. It came out like I think 1 or 2 months before the Guillermo del Toro Pinocchio.
Yeah, there was just like this weird era of just like Pinocchio movies just coming out. I think
then-
I just remembered like.
And then just 2 weeks ago, a Pinocchio video game came out.
they
What?
did.
Yeah, Lies
What?
of P. It's called. It's a. You know Dark Souls.
Yeah.
It's a Dark Souls-esque game, or Souls-like as they call it, but it with the context of that's the story of Pinocchio.
So when Pinocchio lies in the game, does he use his nose as a weapon?
No.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity.
That
But
would have been a.
there was like this comic I remember way back of somebody did like their version of Pinocchio who was a vampire slayer. So he would lie and then break off his nose to kill vampires.
would the nose grow back or like?
Yeah, it would grow back.
Okay.
It
I
would
mean,
just-
it would make sense because vampires, at least I remember that they just like get killed by like a stick to the heart.
Yeah.
Yes, that's how it works.
So that was a pretty cool idea for a comic.
Yeah.
But yeah, that Liza P game is actually really good.
Which console what platform?
I think it's multi-platform.
Probably have to check it. Like probably on a PlayStation, probably.
Yeah, I think it is.
Or maybe it'll eventually come out on Switch. Almost everything's come out on Switch.
Yeah.
Including Mortal Kombat 1, even though it shouldn't have.
Oh nah.
Actually, they have a new game coming out on Switch tomorrow, Mario Wonder.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I pre-ordered
I
that.
thought that's been out for a while.
I pre-ordered Mario Wonder and Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, I pre-ordered Spider-Man
only-
2.
The only problem is Tarzan has a really shitty post office thing where it takes a really long time to process a package. And also I should have gotten Sonic Superstars earlier this week, but I still don't have that game.
I got that game. I've been playing it. It's alright. It's not my
My
favorite.
my package for Spider-Man 2 is supposed to arrive at 10 tomorrow, so hopefully it's here by then.
Yeah.
Well, I think the problem with Sonic Superstars is they got Jon Snow back for the music, and he's famous for, well, at least recently he's most famous for doing the Sonic the Hedgehog 4 music, and it sounds very or it tries to sound like Genesis CS.
Wait, Sonic the Hedgehog 4
Yes.
from the
Yeah.
Wii? I think it was
It
on
was
Wii,
for
but a few
Wii,
different games.
PS3, Xbox
Yeah.
360, and iOS.
Yeah, that game,
Well, actually, not
that game
iOS.
wasn't
Yeah,
good.
it's just mobile.
That game wasn't good.
It-
Yeah.
And a lot of people didn't like the
Underwhelming.
music because of the way that they instrumented it. So there's some songs in Sonic Superstars that have similar instrumentation. I just feel like
Why didn't they get the guys who did the music for Sonic Mania back instead?
well,
They did,
he's there
they
though.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
No, he's not dead. T.
Right.
Lopes, he
Yeah,
did some of the
yeah.
music in Superstars,
Oh, okay.
but so did Jon Snow. So
It's
Yeah.
pronounced June Sonoy.
June Snow. Oh, I've been pronouncing it wrong my entire life then.
I really
Oh
like
my God.
I really like the Sonic Frontiers soundtrack.
Yeah.
That was good.
For the most part, like Sonic music, honestly, is not.
Yes.
They're not.
Sonic music
I think-
rarely is bad.
I think the
Yeah.
best. My favorite soundtrack is Sonic Generations. It's literally like a
Oh my
compilation
God.
album, but with more polished remix to it,
Right.
and a little more edgy, and that's what I love about it.
Yeah.
Like,
Even Sonic 06 has a fantastic
Exactly.
soundtrack.
See?
That's the best part of the game.
See, that's literally what I was
if
gonna
only
say.
if only Music Awards would allow video game soundtracks around that time.
Wait. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I just say allow them now, cause like remember when Meta Knight won a Grammy?
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Yeah, exactly.
That was the point I was gonna bring up. Yeah, I was so elated when I heard that. I was like, oh my God. And the
Wait,
music
what
is so-
happened?
This is like for the Grammys in like I think 2021 or 22. Like they introduced like a video game category, and Meta Knight's Revenge it won. So and like for the next 2 days, everyone just said Meta Knight won a Grammy.
Okay.
But yeah, like
It was hilarious.
on the topic of Sonic the Hedgehog, like of course, like what we were talking about, like most of the songs are not a miss, especially like songs that are like in games that are usually not like a hit, like for example like Sonic 06, or I guess depends on the person, but honestly, from my personal opinion, think of Sonic Forces. Like Sonic Forces, the game, even though the game, like in my opinion, is like the song is
I
a
liked
hit.
it.
Yeah, the song was a hit. Yeah, like I felt like the game, I guess it was alright. I did really love the idea that you can make like your avatar and stuff like that.
Sonic Forces is better than
Like
Sonic
that.
Colors, and I would die on that hill.
What? How?
No, what?
Sonic
What
Colors.
did you just say?
I said what I said. Sonic Forces
How?
is better than Sonic
Okay,
Colors.
alright,
No.
alright.
What's wrong with you?
Okay, Colors.
Everything.
Okay, Colors is a hit. Alright, it was like in the era of games that came out that was like back then, like in
The levels are literally
like
10
2000.
seconds long.
But they were good though.
So the
You
Sonic
remember
They're amazing platforming! And 80% of the game is 2D!
Okay,
How is
okay. What about Sonic Forces? What about okay?
Yeah, Sonic
I-
Forces levels can be beaten in like 30 seconds.
Okay, I want to hear your opinion like on the Sonic Forces. So I could just.
It is actually a really fun game to speed on, actually.
Because all
That's
the levels
fair.
are tiny.
Okay, that is fair because of how like fast paced it is, and they're so slippery as hell. Oh my god, it's like of course like yeah, cause like you gotta go fast and stuff like that. But sometimes I find it really hard to like jump over like very simple platforms just because of how slippery the controls are sometimes, and it's just like I guess like in my honest opinion when I first played it for the first time, it was kind of felt like a Unity project. In my opinion, at least with how like the whole pacing of like the plot was and stuff.
Yeah,
like
also, yeah, the plot is bad also, and they
So is the plot in Sonic
they-
Colors.
completely butcher Tails' character.
I thought Tails was kind of lame to begin with as a character.
And also, Infinite is
He's cool
he
as
is
hell.
nothing.
Okay.
He is a nothing
At least
character.
it's
I
design-
did.
at least his
Okay, I
design
do
is cool.
like the idea of what they were going with Infinite though. He was pretty cool.
If they ever bring back Infinite in a Sonic game, please make it like one of those scenes from Doctor Strange, like when they're chasing like someone and they kept like making New York like this big ass maze. If you guys know what I'm
Yeah, I
talking
know what you're
about.
talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it, but like some of the recent Sonic games, they just don't feel like completely like polished like AAA game. I feel like the last game that was like AAA was like Sonic Unleashed, or at least the most polished feel in terms of like this is like a game, I guess.
What about Generations? Because Generations came after Unleashed.
I
I
did
beat
like
that game in 2
Generations.
hours.
Dang. That's
Yeah,
too
I guess
dedication.
so.
I mean, I'm sure they're just reusing
I mean, I
assets
think-
because they only give themselves like a year to make a game.
I think Frontiers is a good game.
Yeah,
That one's
I've
good.
heard.
Oh yeah, Frontiers is really good.
I've heard so much about it, and I still have to play it because like I want to save so much money to at least get the game. I don't know if
I have a
I'll-
both for PS4 and my Switch, so like I could lend you my copy.
Oh, thanks. Oh, like I still have my Switch, so that's honestly the most like the best way I can play it as of now, because the music is just so good, and I heard it's like so good, and like with the way of how the music like sounded from, even though I haven't played it yet, it just like made me feel like this is a Sonic game. Like this is what it was supposed to be like.
Let me do like a quick save because like something happens when it's like after 10 o'clock. Usually when I'm editing, that for some reason the screen just stops, but I don't know if it like.
Oh, it's 10:12.
Yeah, you just.
We've been here for a while, actually. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6 years, I think,
Yeah, 6
or
years.
7 years.
Oh,
No,
really?
6 years.
6 years.
I felt like it only like released not too long ago for some reason. I'm
It's been more
just
than half a
stuck-
decade.
I'm stuck in time. Like, that game was also
It
so
was
cool.
2017.
That's one of my many favorite experiences in Sonic.
Yeah.
Movements. Just everybody move stuff around across the table. Move it. I don't know.
Slap that.
Okay, so I guess before we finish up the podcast, I want to ask you guys what you would like to talk about for next week.
Well, since we're just talking about Sonic the Hedgehog and stuff, maybe like video game animations.
You okay?
I guess like on jumping on what Greg said, I would probably think about like video game music composition.
Okay.
Or just video game animations and music in general.
Yeah.
Okay, Logan, do you have any suggestions?
No.
No? Why not?
Lame.
All right. So to our listeners, thank you so much for coming out. Be sure to like and subscribe. You know, your support helps the podcast grow. And leave a comment if you guys want to hear anything else or a topic that we haven't covered yet. All right, thank you and good night, I guess. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yee.